Social innovation refers to the ways that organizations adapt, restructure, and respond to emerging or persistent social issues to achieve progressive outcomes for vulnerable social groups. Direct service nonprofits engage in social innovation as part of their role as active agents in shaping solutions to social problems. But this doesn't always come about naturally. Critical factors in the environment of nonprofits shape the development of a social innovation-oriented organizational culture. But which factors, and how? Michael Shire and Famita Handy interviewed executive directors of nonprofits in Alberta, Canada, to examine the characteristics that contribute to a culture oriented towards social innovation. EDs represented a wide array of practice areas, including counseling services, food support, addictions and mental health, employment supports, and immigration. From this research, 4 major themes emerged that provide a strong framework for understanding how to support the development of a social innovation culture within your nonprofit. Staff engagement. EDs identified 4 ways that they engage with employees to encourage a culture of social innovation. Engage staff at all levels in the organization with the general issues of service users. When all staff are responsible for responding to service users' needs, they develop a mindset that orients their goals and efforts around the critical issues faced by those they serve. Change the structures and processes involved in decision-making to include frontline staff. As one ED explained, the staff that works with the individuals that we serve are the ones that understand what the community's needs are. They need to have a say in decision-making and have a say in what the future looks like in this organization. Introducing consultative or open communication around key decision-making helps grow a critically reflective organization that is more open to adaptation and change. Involve stakeholders at all levels in the organization's initiatives. People at all levels within the organization, including community members, service users, and their families, have a role to play in an organization's social change efforts. Create opportunities for stakeholders to contribute and build ownership of innovative activities. Empower your staff to take action in social change efforts. Promote individual-level capacity to undertake or engage in social change efforts. You could promote conversations that bring awareness to the staff's role in creating social change, or provide tools and resources that help staff to mobilize their ideas. Staff development and hiring practices. EDs identified 3 ways that staff development and hiring practices contributed to the development of a social innovation-oriented organizational culture. Outline clear expectations that staff will be involved in social innovation. Staff that understand their role from the outset will be better equipped to involve innovative thinking in their practice. Hire staff that align with organizational goals. This could refer to matching the professional capabilities, mindset, or social change orientation of incoming staff. Train staff with a focus on social change. Involve existing staff throughout the organization in strategic planning exercises that build skills and reinforce the connection to your social change mission. Board involvement. EDs identified 3 ways that the governance board impacts the development of a social innovation-oriented culture. Build a general focus on creating social change. Some boards are oriented towards undertaking socially innovative efforts and are able to have conversations with key community stakeholders. Increase the level of board support for innovative activities. The support of the board can impact the extent to which an organization undertakes socially innovative programs and initiatives. Create board structures that facilitate support for innovation. Create subcommittees within the board that focus on setting a socially transformative agenda for the organization. Executive leadership. EDs identified 3 factors related to their own leadership style that contributed to a culture of social innovation. Develop and communicate your social change orientation. Recognize the importance of your own involvement in addressing systemic issues, adapting existing programs, or changing organizational processes to achieve better social outcomes. Be secure in your vision and communicate your message early and often to your staff. Provide the overall direction for social change efforts. As a leader, your role is to provide direction within the organization around the focus of social change efforts, providing the rationale for developing new approaches and maintaining an overall vision of the underlying aims of the work. Undertake a facilitative role. It is also your role to facilitate discussion, create key messaging, and provide the means for individuals to develop the tools and skills needed to take active roles in developing innovative programs. As one ED described, "I really believe that we have to be engaged and all of us have to be a part of the effort. My job might be facilitating discussions and helping to make that happen. These things take time. Seeds need to be sown, and people really need to work on the vision we are working toward as an organization." Shire and Handy's findings show that nonprofit organizations can achieve social change by actively creating organizational cultures that are oriented to social innovation. However, it is not enough to address these factors in a piecemeal fashion. Further research by Shire and Handy among nonprofits in Pennsylvania, USA, demonstrate that to support social innovation, organizations need to create a holistic environment comprised of all these internal organizational dynamics. By bringing together staff engagement, staff development, board involvement, and executive leadership, nonprofits can continue to innovate to improve social conditions and make meaningful change.